See here. Now Euclid's definition, postulate and axiom. First, here it is given in very tedious ways. Read it. It is easy, not easy for you, but read it. But I explain it. See, first point is what? In geometry, some words are there. As for example, point. You cannot define it. Point is only the concept. Is it okay? If you say this is the point, yes. Someone say this is the point, then he is also right. Means there is no definition of point. If you want to clear the concept of point, you have to show it that what is point. 2 points together form line. Line means what? Collection of many points. That is called line. Line is infinite. So we draw arrow on both sides. That's why it is called infinite. Okay? But it needs at least 2 distinct points. At least 2 distinct points are needed to draw a line. Line is infinite. Line is made up of many points. Many means infinitely many points are there. Okay? Now, surface. Board is the surface. So, surface has 2 dimensions. It has 2 dimensions. We called it length and breadth. Length and breadth. 2 dimensions are there. In the surface means this is the page. This is called surface. So on this surface you can place point, you can draw line, line segment, ray, angle, etc. Okay? So surface is also known as plane. Surface is also called plane. Means plane has also 2 dimensions, length and breadth, and it is infinite. Though boundaries are there, but you can extend the boundaries also. It means we say that it is infinite. Okay? Now, length, breadth and height. Point, length, breadth, height, they are known as what? Dimensions. It is called dimension. You can say that point has no dimension. Means 0 dimension. Line has 1 dimension. That is called length. Okay? Line has only 1 dimension. Plane or surface has two dimensions. That is length and breadth. Okay? And which has 3 dimensions? Cuboid has 3 dimensions. Cube has 3 dimensions. Length, breadth and height. Okay? So, cube or cuboid, which we call in common language, which we call what? Solid. As for example, cube or cuboid has 3 dimensions. That is length, breadth and height. Is it okay? This is about dimension. Now, in the element means book, and in the chapter that means book. Okay? Euclid explained 23 definitions. How many definitions explained in an element or a book? So Euclid explained 23 definitions. To clear the concept, you should read this, not learn. You should read it. Only 7 definitions are given in your textbook, page number 80. First is, a point is that which has no part. Point means what? Which has no part. No part means no dimension. That is called point. A line is breadthless length. The length which has no breadth. Breadth na hoy evi length. Line is only one dimension. The ends of lines are point. At that time we said that line is not infinite. We said that ends of line means point. Okay? This is 300 BC ago. Now some changes are there. A straight line is a line which lies evenly with the point on itself. Means if 2 points are there on this, by joining this 2 points we can get a straight line. Language is totally different. Why? Because this is not the language of today's era. This is the language of history. A surface is that which has length and breadth only. Plane or surface has length and breadth, means only 2 dimensions. Edges of surface are lines. Suppose the board is the surface, then its edges is called line. And the plane surface is surface which lies evenly with the straight line on itself. Plane surface which lies on evenly. Evenly means uniformly on these lines. Okay? 7 definitions are there. So don't worry, you have not to learn it. You have to only understand. Okay? Now after that, the another topic is about axiom and postulate. What do you mean by axiom, the word? And what do you mean by postulate? Axiom or postulate, both are true. Means it's a true statement. Postulate is also true statement. Axiom is also true statement. But axiom, it is used in maths, whereas postulate is used in geometry. Means part of the maths. मैथ्स का एक पार्ट ज्योमेट्री, अगर उसमें यूज होता है तो उसे कहते हैं हम postulate. This is for our convenience. This is not for Euclid's convenience. Euclid said that both are true statements. So he used the word axiom and postulate for each other. Right? So you have to remember that for us, the statement or true statement which is used in mathematics, that is called axiom, and the true statement which is used in geometry, then it is called postulate. Right? As for example, sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. This is postulate. Both axiom and postulate do not need proof. They do not need proof. We accept it. Whatever statement is given as axiom or as postulate, always you have to accept without any argument. Because in geometry, some words are there, some statements are there. This statement and word does not need definition or proof. Right? So we accept it. As for example, suppose someone say that what is called point, and there is no definition. Point, line, plane, and space, they are undefined terms. Remember this also. Point, line, then plane, and space are undefined terms. Which are undefined terms in geometry? Point, line, plane and space. Okay, 4 terms are undefined term which is accepted. Some axiom and some postulate are also accepted. As for example, at least 2 distinct points are necessary to draw a line. This is postulate. If you want to draw a line, you need 2 distinct. Distinct means different. 2 distinct points are necessary. Is it okay? So postulates some are given. Euclid axioms are given on page number 81. 7 axioms are there. કદાચ હસવું પણ આવશે તમને આમાં જે આવું હોય બટ આ 300 BC ની વાત છે એટલે આપણે બી અત્યારે એક્સેપ્ટ કરી લઈશું. First is things which are equal to same thing. Things which are equal to same thing are equal to one another. Suppose the pen is a thing, another pen is also a thing, which are equal to each other, then we can say that both are same or both are equal. A textbook, your 9th standard maths textbook and another 9th standard maths textbook, both are same. Okay? Second, if equals are added to equals, the whole are equal. If 2 is added to 2, equals are added to equal. Equal means integer. Then the answer whole is also integer. If equals are subtracted from equals, the remainder are equal. Means remainder here means not division remainder. Remainder means the leftover portion. If you subtract, then the remaining is what? 5 minus 2, 3. The remaining is 3. This is here there is no division. Try to understand the language. Okay? Things which coincide with one another. The textbook, if you place another same textbook and if it is matched with this boundary, then we said that they are equal to one another. Coincide. The whole is greater than the part. Whole means the big one. Part means the half of it. Naturally, big part is greater than the half part. So whole is greater than its part. Things which are double of the same things. 2 ka double. 2 2s are. Okay, things which are double of the same thing are equal to one another. Answer nahi. But 2 and 2, they are equal to each other. Then and then they will be double. Okay, this part and this part, if they are double, then both are same. These 2 are same, not answer. Things which are half the same thing, means half the same thing, are equal to one another. Same manner, half plus half equal to 1. So half and half are equal. They are equal. Because 300 BC ago, they tried to understand what is half, what is whole number, what is full number. Okay? And that's why this type of axiom means accepted proofs are given by Euclid. So this common notion refers to magnitude of some kind, means values of some kind. Right? Now after that, the new topic is about postulate. Euclid 5 postulates are there. First postulate given in your textbook 82 page number. A straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. I told you here that one point to the other point you can draw a line. This is the postulate 1. And from this postulate 1, an axiom is also derived that given 2 distinct points, suppose 2 distinct points are given, there is a unique line that passes through them. If 2 distinct points are drawn, then from this 2 distinct points a unique line can pass. Unique means what? One and only one. Not more than one, not less than one. That is called unique line. Postulate 2, a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Terminated means calculating, means measuring, that you can measure. So terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Terminated line means line segment for in our language. Terminated line. In your language it is called what? Line segment. Because line is infinite, line segment is you can measure. So this terminated line means line segment, it can be produced. Suppose this line segment is AB, then it can be produced indefinitely. Indefinitely means it can produce on right side also, it can produce means extend to left side also, and then it forms a line. In short, line segment is the part of a line, or if you extend the line segment on both the end points, then it forms a line. This is postulate 2. Postulate 3. A circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. That you can place your rounder at any point, you can take any radius, and then you can draw a circle. Postulate number 4. All right angles are equal to one another. Very simple. Right angle means 90 degree. All right angles are always equal to one another. And now postulate number 5, which is very important. So we will learn it later. First, write down all this board work.